You're in tune to Out of Lives. www.outoflives.net.
You can't handle the truth.
Hello and welcome to the Out of Lives podcast. This is episode 54 and I am your host, Kevin Tarn. This week, I'm joined by a man so masculine, every time he grunts, he grows a moustache. It's Dave Wyatt.
That's me, and it's true.
Next, we have a woman so high on life, we are contemplating drawing her blood and selling it as a heroin substitute. It's Sophia Harris.
Hail Satan! Yeah?
Wow.
No?
Okay.
Coming straight in with that.
Oh, I thought,
This
it's a different podcast. Never mind.
And finally, it's some bloke called, what does that say? The Boss.
Whoa, some bloke?
Yeah. I've never really been formally introduced.
I write your wage check every single month, so I don't think I need to make you, like, myself even known to you. You should just be enthralled with the fact that I have graced graced you with my presence.
I love the fact that he's like, I write your wage check. And for the first time in my life, my wage check has, too many zeros on it. One. There's 1 0 on my wage packet. That's the only number on my wage packet.
You know something? You're lucky you even get that.
Nice. So yeah, let's move straight into it. So Dave, we'll kick off with you. What has been your highlight of the week?
Well, I think we can all guess what my highlight of the week might have been. I accidentally missed last week's podcast because I had an important meeting in New York. Kev, I think you was there.
Yeah, it was busy.
Downtown New York, bit empty than I imagined. Lots of rubbish. My highlight of the week has been pretty much every night of playing the Division. That game is eating my life.
Yeah, same here.
Like, it's having real world consequences. Like, last night we stayed up until almost 2:00, I think, and I was supposed to get up this morning. I didn't. I was in bed still until about 11:30, and when I got up, it turned out that whilst I was asleep, a major row had happened in my house and a big fight between family members, and they'd all stormed out, and I slept through the whole thing.
See, and people say addiction's bad.
Yeah, exactly. I guess I got to avoid that. So, yeah, I think that's your highlight as well, though, isn't it, Kev?
Yeah, it's my highlight as well. It's like, that game is so amazing. I put way too many hours into it already. I've only had it for 4 or 5 days. How long's it been out now?
It's been out a week now at time of recording.
I got it a day late. So yes, I've had it about 6 days. And even though it has a lot of small glitches in it, I think overall the game is really, really good. And the thing I love about that game as well is it's enjoyable as a single player game, but I think it's better as a team game, playing with friends, because it turns into this awesome RPG where class setups and communication are really useful in getting you through tough ass missions. So
yeah, I didn't expect it to be as hard as it is.
That's what I love about it.
Like we did a mission last night that took us I think at final count it was 4 hours to do one. We started at 10 and we finished at 3.5 hours. We finished at 1:30.
Yeah, and we had people abandon us as well.
Yeah, because they had
because they had lives,
responsibilities and shit.
Fucking priorities.
Yeah, no, that game I didn't expect it to be as good. I'm sure everyone's probably sick of hearing about it, but it's as good as it sounds. If you haven't got it yet, just listen to the end of this podcast first and then get it.
Yeah, definitely. So, what about you, Sophia? What has been your highlight of the week?
Well, not really a lot of cool stuff happened to me. I don't know if I have a one real big highlight. I've started playing Fallout because I'm way behind on my games.
So you've played Division in about 6 months then?
Yeah, probably. I'm aiming for 7. Give myself a bit of space. Yeah, I don't know. I've just been I've been busy and stuff. So, starting to play Fallout. I think it's really difficult, to be honest.
I'm surprised if you're busy, you've actually chosen Fallout to play. Considering how in-depth that game is.
Doesn't need that much commitment.
See, when I got a PlayStation, I got Fallout, I got Far Cry Primal, and I got Street Fighter. So I don't know what I was thinking. I was I need all the games. So I got 3. And it's so I take breaks, and I play Street Fighter for a little bit, and then I go back into it, and then I've played Far Cry during the night because it's somehow really soothing and / scary.
How is the new Far Cry?
I think it's great. I'm a big fan of the Far Cry series.
Yeah, me too.
Especially the third one, like the Skrillex part of it was just the best time of my life.
The burning the marijuana fields mission, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was just epic. And I was kind of like
really
iffy with this because I don't know, this sounds weird, but I like guns. You know what I mean? So I was kind of, okay, this is a game. Well,
Have you met my
guns.
two guns?
Oh,
you
God.
can't see, but I'm flexing.
Here's the deal. I'm a pacifist.
You
in
put
real
him away,
life.
boy.
I'm a pacifist in real life, but in my games, I like guns. So I was like, okay, this game has absolutely no guns. I'm going to try it out anyways. And I really, really like it. I don't know. It's kind of like intimidating because you're all by yourself in the forest and there are cannibals and there are animals. That rhymed. Hey. And
You're
it's
a poet,
like,
didn't you know it?
I am. And it's like, yeah. And then during the night, it gets like super scary and like, I don't know, it feels like there was like a part of it where I felt like I'm actually surviving because I had like 2 arrows left. I didn't have any fire and there was like a pack of wolves running for me and I was like, oh my God. And I was like, ugh, it was super scary. And I forgot that I was actually talking to someone whilst I was playing and like I forgot about them for like 3 minutes.
I think that's what makes it different from the other Far Cry games as well. It's like more survivalist than it is just running around and crafting stuff and just wrecking face.
Yeah,
I've played Primal.
You also, yeah.
I've played Primal. I gave it with it after about 3 hours because I honestly could not understand a word they were saying.
Did you have subtitles turned on?
What?
Never mind. Ross, what's been your highlight of the week?
Nothing.
Wow.
Fair enough.
what fun lives we're living.
No, what a miserable sod he is.
Great time to live.
Excuse me, I won't pay you next month. You're fined 2 weeks' wages.
If you haven't got what's the low part of your week?
The lowest part of my week, apart from this,
Yeah.
or nothing.
Your life is just like, I feel like you're Edward Norton in Fight Club.
I am living, breathing serotonin. That's what I am.
But my email back in the day was serotonin flow.
Oh my
There we
God.
go. Much
I
made.
know, right? and my nickname was Miss Pinky Panther. Isn't that
Mix
horrible?
them together, it sounds like a bit of a period.
Yeah. I don't want to give out your Skype name,
What?
but your Skype name's a bit strange as well.
What?
I'm not going to give it out because obviously I don't want everyone to start Skyping you, but
I don't know. Yeah, I have a lot of weird names. My YouTube name is weird. Swordfish Kiss. I don't know. It's
do you
crazy.
maybe think you're weird? Maybe.
Yeah, well, Swordfish Kiss, that was kind of an accident because I was gonna name it after an Empire of the Sun song, and I thought it said Swordfish Kiss Night, and it was Swordfish Hot Kiss Night, but I missed a hot, so I was like, Swordfish Kiss, I'm just gonna leave it for that.
Let's move on with the news. So, Dave, why don't you kick us off with your news?
Oh, we're not going to do the whole the download bit. That's like the highlight of the pod.
Oh no, this is the only reason why I'm here. I get to do that.
Oh, okay, sorry. So let's move on to the download.
The download.
So, Dave, have you got our first bit of news?
Yeah, yeah, I do. Yeah. So, I'm lazy. I've literally just gone for trailers as my news this week because I've been quite busy playing some game we've never mentioned. So my first trailer before we get to the big one is it come out of nowhere. I didn't even hear about it. Sausage Party. Everyone?
So hyped. I'm
What
so
the
hyped.
hell?
I don't even like. I had no idea either that even existed.
Where did this come from?
I know, I have no idea, and I hate animation movies. I'm just gonna pull it. I'm just gonna say it. I hate them. I want to like them. I want to be that
I'm
person
the same
who
as you,
loves them.
Sophia. I'm exactly the same.
Well, you can't hate
yeah.
all animated movies.
No, here's the thing. I like
like
Shrek.
Wall-E.
Yeah, I like Shrek. I like Toy Story, Madagascar. But then I sort
Wall-E.
of just stopped. Yeah, Wall-E, that's kind of weird, man. Anyways, it was like after a while, I'm like, it's the same movie over and over again. And people are like talking about that. What was that movie from last year? About
Inside Out.
yeah, people talked about that. and
I
the
don't
suit.
actually understand the hype for that. I thought the film was
That-
very
I don't know.
mediocre.
Then
It's
you had,
horse shit.
then you had like Frozen and Zootopia now apparently is good.
Frozen's the bollocks.
Oh, there's a good movie, Frozen.
Yeah, that film's the bollocks.
You see, I don't want to watch it. I've never. I don't. I look at it and I'm like, ew, gross. And then I saw everybody sharing this trailer, and I was like, what is this thing? And it's like Seth Rogen, okay, because I have a crush on Seth Rogen, so I was like, okay,
Okay,
I
that's
gotta
a
see
weird
it.
thing to admit.
No, he
Dude,
is.
You and
Gorgeous.
James Franco are the only people that have a crush on Seth Rogen.
He is the cutest little thing, and he's got a good sense of humor.
Oh dear.
Some girls like that. Just saying.
Okay.
I bet you love that. Bet you love that movie. Zack and Summit Makes a Porno, whatever it was called.
Actually, that was a good film.
Mary.
That's the one. That's the badger.
Did you say Mary or Miri?
Mary.
Did you?
I think it's
Listen,
Mary.
open your lug hole.
He said neither of those. He said Millie.
I still didn't catch if he said Mary.
I said Mary, open your lug holes.
What, as in like Merry Christmas?
No, Mary. As in like that
Getting
bitch
married?
you speak to in your iPhone, right? But instead of an S, it's an M.
Oh, Miri. Gotcha.
Is this like the porn parody of the porn parody movie?
No.
Second Mori?
Him struggling to say his words properly.
Oh.
So Sausage Party is the animated movie about one sausage's quest to discover the truth about his existence.
You've made that up.
No, I swear to God. They must have just sat round, like, eating a hot dog and thought, I wonder what this hot dog's thinking. And then
and
bang.
by hot dog, and they ate it after they got super high, probably.
Oh, yeah. Drugs were involved.
The best part of that whole trailer was the Saving Private Ryan scene.
Yeah.
Where it goes in slow-mo and there's like flour everywhere. And there's
The
that
attention
tin of
to
spaghetti
detail.
on the floor.
Yeah.
It's just with his inner taking out. I lost my shit. And there's that Oreo just wandering about dazed and confused. He picks up his back. He just wanders off. I thought that was great.
No, I honestly, considering I never heard of this film up until last night, I am day it comes out, I'm at that cinema because this looks like my sense of humour completely.
I love that they didn't do the over marketing with this. They just be like, yeah, here's the trailer, go see it. That's the way you do it. Don't like start hyping people 3 years in advance with like a poster or 3 seconds. They're just like, here's the trailer.
The only animated movie I think that like could be compared to this is South Park Bigger, Longer and Uncut.
Yeah.
It's the same sort of dirty humour, so I'm really looking forward to this. It's going to be awesome. What did you think, Boss? Did you see it?
What?
Did you see
Sorry,
the trailer?
I stopped listening. What trailer?
Sausage Party.
I've seen 2 trailers called Sausage Party.
The animated version.
Animated?
Yeah.
No.
Alright, okay.
So, like, the other impressive thing about this film is the cast. I don't know if you caught the names at the end, but I've got them in front of me.
Oh, yeah, it's got Edward Norton, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's playing Sammy Bagel Jr.
That's funny. And Salma Hayek is in this too, right?
We got Kristen Wiig, James Franco, obviously. Like, you don't have one without the other. Jonah Hill, Paul Rudd, Salma Hayek, Edward Norton, Seth Rogen, Michael Cera, Bill Hader, and loads of Danny McBride.
Oh, there's so many good ones.
Just that whole group, isn't it? They're like a comedy group.
This is
and
the
they
end
always
group.
do stuff together. Yeah.
This is the end was a
they're
great film as well, wasn't it?
That was a wonderful film.
Yeah.
Pineapple Express is my favourite that they did. I love that movie so much.
Yeah, Pineapple Express is
it's a masterpiece.
It's a very special film.
Mine will always be Superbad, regardless. Nothing will ever beat it.
I love that one too. It's another great one. McLovin, he shall go down in history. So let's move on to our next bit of news. Sophia, what do you have?
I got not so good movie news. I'm not happy. But Indiana Jones 5, it's happening. So excited, said nobody ever.
So like I've deliberately not. I've seen a couple of headlines with this in, and I've deliberately not read them. So,
well, basically, Spielberg and Harrison Ford are teaming up again. It's gonna be Disney's gonna make it,
Aliens,
and it's gonna be out in July 2019.
Wow.
19th of July. So they like made a date.
I mean, how old is
Harrison Ford going to be like 80 years old by
He is 72 now, I believe. I think last time I read somewhere he was 72.
Didn't he die in Star Wars?
Oh.
Wow.
Spoiler alert.
I apologise to our listeners for that outburst. Carry on, Sophia.
I feel we should be able to see it soon, though. Say it soon.
Yeah, I don't know what the extent...
It's been a while. I think we can say it now.
I think the people that will be bothered about it have seen it.
Yeah.
But still.
It's kind of heavy, though. I feel like there's so many times in like conversations with people I want to say it because I love Kylo Ren more than anything in the entire world. So I want to talk about him all the time. And sometimes I'm just like, oh, do you remember that moment when I can't say it because I feel like we can't talk about it. Ugh. Anyways.
Do you think there'll be a moment like that in Indy 5? Shia LaBeouf, is he going to be in it? Is he going to?
No.
Well, that's it. Like, I'm looking forward to seeing Shia LaBeouf finally be in something. I don't know where he's been recently, but the guy is such a talented.
Shia LaBeouf, he did it.
Yeah, he's such a talented actor that I just think, this is his big moment. They built it up in the last movie, which the last one was the greatest of all the Indiana Jones movies.
Okay, I'm just gonna. You troll. Here's the deal. First of all, I'm gonna protect my bae because Shia LaBeouf has been my favorite actor for a long time. I've loved him ever since he was a little kid.
Said no one
pretty
ever.
Much. No, I'm serious. He is a great actor. He's weird, yes.
I'm starting to think you're a troll.
Shit.
Like, 1 minute you've got a crush on Seth Rogen, and now Shia LaBeouf's the greatest actor ever. Like, what is happening to this world?
Honestly, if you look at some of his more serious work, he is a really good actor. Like, before Transformers and all that.
Yeah, Transformers was good.
Yeah, the first one. The rest were absolute shit.
Oh,
but anyways, the first one was pretty interesting. But, like, in the second one, when the robot has, like, genitalia, that's when they lost me. I was like, oh my god.
No,
anyway.
The first one was amazing. I had that Megan Pigeon in it. She is awesome.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Any Hoosers. I don't know about Shia, but they actually were interested in having Chris Pratt in this Indiana Jones, which I think would be kind of weird, because they put him in everything now.
Well, there was an article that said, I think the creator said the only person to ever play Indiana from now on will be Harrison Ford. So unless they do it like a flashback scene like they did in the other Indiana Jones film, where he'll be in it, but there'll be flashbacks to when he was younger and he'll be telling a story or something, and Chris Pratt's playing that character. I don't know. But...
I think Chris Pratt should. Yeah, he could be Indiana Jones. He can also be Han Solo. Like, let's just make Chris Pratt the new
I just
Ford.
think, like, yeah, I feel like with Indiana Jones they shouldn't, like, I don't know. I love Chris Pratt, but I feel like he's, like, so easy to put in every single role that they kind of shouldn't. Like, I could see him be Indiana Jones, yes. Maybe I could see him be in Die Hard. Who knows? Like, he could be but he could be every action hero ever, and, like, every studio would get away with it because everybody loves him.
Terminator reboot.
No fucking way.
Dumb.
That would be the worst ever.
Oh gosh. But anyways,
it could be John Connor, and, like, I don't know if you actually know this, if you've seen it or not, but John Connor is actually a robot in it.
Oh.
He just
apologise.
You can't spoil a film that spoils itself in the trailer.
Thank you, Dave.
But Scott don't watch trailers. He might be listening.
Yeah, well, if he's listening, he's got real problems later when we start talking about the other trailer.
Welcome to the spoiler cast.
Yeah.
Speaking of, let's go to that second trailer, shall we?
We can if we want, yeah. So obviously the bigger trailer that dropped that wasn't Sausage Party was the trailer for Captain America: Civil War.
What's that? What a captain is this?
America, not
I am the captain now.
Not Captain
Captain Spidey.
Britain.
Isn't it the one with Tom Hanks? The captain of the ship, and the pirates take over the ship?
No, I don't think that was called Captain America.
I
don't think that doesn't have the captain in the title, does it?
Oh, it had.
It did, yeah.
Captain America Phillips.
Was it called Captain Phillips?
Yeah, it was.
America Phillips, right? And this is the sequel when they go on the boat again, and then the pirates come.
That's right. So
why would they go on the boat again after the first movie?
Because he loves the ocean.
Because there's a
that
civil
love
war.
Does not...
Can you just get a smaller boat?
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Anyway,
derailed. Go on, Dave.
Right, in Captain America: Civil War, you're going to see the return of Captain Phillips as he, has it out with Iron Man over whether or not his superhero team should be put under UN control.
What a mashup!
Yeah, no, everyone but Sophia knows what Captain America is and has probably seen the trailer. But like, how good was that trailer? Like, you put this trailer next to that crap fucking Batman versus Superman trailer, and you can see what the real.
Whoa.
You can see what's going to be the bigger superhero film this year.
No, slow it.
I feel like we shouldn't judge Batman Superman before we've seen it. Honestly,
no, I'm not. I'm not judging Batman versus Superman on its trailer.
There are some crappy trailers.
I'm just judging it on the fact that I know too much about the film, and I've seen Man of Steel.
Yeah, but we don't know.
Awesome. Don't start this fight.
Do you want to fight? Do you really want to fight? I'm going to protect my bat until the day I die.
No, all joking aside, this
I don't give a shit about Captain America.
This trailer was really good.
Yeah,
Oh
it was.
God, I'm struggling.
And I hate Captain America. I didn't even finish Winter Soldier, and I'm still excited about this.
You didn't finish Winter Soldier was good.
That was like the best Marvel film.
Yeah.
I don't like Captain America. He's a boring superhero.
You know what? I wasn't a fan of Captain America 1, but Captain America 2 like completely changed my opinion on the character. As much as I don't like
he's just
Chris
handsome, and that's it.
No, Captain America is the Marvel Universe's Jon Snow. He's just honourable.
No, he's like Superman. They're just two really boring, strong men. And that's
he's a really shit Superman.
I feel like it would be funny if it was Superman versus Captain America. It'd be like, oh, these two dudes are exactly the same. They're just two attractive, strong dudes, and they just stand there like, hey.
Anyway, this is not Captain America versus Batman or whatever. So,
or whatever.
The biggest point of this trailer obviously being the ending when we get our first look at Spider-Man.
Not valid. No Tobey Maguire.
See, I don't know if that was Spider-Man. I think that was just a child dressed as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Well, the actor is a child.
The actor's a child?
Yeah, he's only like 15, I think.
No, he's not. He just looks it. He's like 18 or whatever.
Well, he's playing 15, isn't he?
I've forgotten what his name is.
Yeah.
What's his name? Tom Holland, that's it, isn't it?
Oh, I was about to say Idris Elba, but that would...
That would have been a completely different Spider-Man film. I'd watch that.
I think that would be pretty rad.
He was born in 1996. So how does that... It makes him 19.
Oh, such a baby.
He's not...
But he's playing young, isn't he? He's playing like
baby.
15.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
He's playing high school sort of Superman.
I don't like that. I don't like all the origin tales.
It's not. This is why I like it, because we're not going to get the origin tale again. We all know how Spider-Man got his superpowers.
Well, this is
his mum slept with a spider.
Jesus. I feel like, I don't know. They've done way too much with Spider-Man. They ruined it with The Amazing, I feel like. That series.
I don't think those films were as bad as like the first one anyway.
But they came too soon. It wasn't that long after. I mean, yeah, the second and third like original Spider-Mans were absolute crap. I liked the first one. That was a really good one.
Why do we have her on the podcast?
What do you mean?
Spider-Man 2 was like the best one out of the three.
2?
Spider-Man 2 is probably the best Spider-Man film like so far.
It means the originals, not the new ones. The second one of the new ones was dog
I mean
shit.
the original.
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire
I'm talking
ones.
Tobey Maguire versus Dr. Octopus. That was the best Spider-Man film.
No, what are you talking about?
No, what are you talking about?
I thought the first one was good.
Are you just here to wind me up?
I was 12 though when I saw it, to be fair.
Mm.
And it had Chad Kroeger singing the song, and people forgot he was from Nickelback, and I actually enjoyed the song. And then people were like, "Oh, it's a dude from Nickelback." People were like, "I don't want to like you anymore."
I thought it was Nickelback. I didn't know there was a difference.
It was just the guy.
Anyway, can we at least talk about Captain America: Civil War for a second?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Go on, Dave. Takes away.
Kev, don't you have a bit of a problem with Spider-Man?
The only problem I have with Spider-Man is he looked a bit CGE, and is that a word? CGE.
That's not a word.
It is now.
CGE.
I understand.
Computer generated. Everyone.
Fake.
And also, his eyes annoyed me. Now, I know a lot of people since then have told me that Iron Man somehow has some like influence in that, as in like his eyes change size because he has like mechanical eyes or something in it. But it's just
I think that's just a fan theory, though, isn't it?
Oh, is it? Okay. Well, I just didn't think it looked right. I prefer like the fixed eyes.
To be honest, until you pointed it out, I didn't notice.
It's weird when he did the eyebrow thing. I was kind of like, really?
Yeah, no,
it was weird.
I don't know. I suppose once you get used to it, like everything in the film, you just like take it on board. I think it worked all right in Deadpool because the eyes were like normal size, but because Spider-Man's eyes are so big, it's like exaggerated, and it's just, I don't know, it just irks me a bit.
It didn't fit. I don't know.
Did we need to see Spider-Man in the trailer?
Nah.
I knew it was coming, to be honest. Like that whole trailer, I was like, they're going to show Spider-Man, and of course he was in the end. It's like they feel the need, because not everyone's clued into comic book news and stuff, and I feel they wanted to show the general audience that he would be in the movie just to sell it a bit more. I mean, they didn't really show us that much anyway, so I'm happy with the amount they showed.
Yeah, I agree. And I also think that because, I mean, sort of what you said also, and the fact that, you know, it's not a big reveal. Like, we know what it's going to look like pretty much. So, like, unless it was some other character whose outfit or whatever we wouldn't know what looked like. I think they also thought, like, okay, it's not going to be a surprise. It's just going to be, we all know how Spider-Man looks pretty much, so why not just show it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, then, let's move on. So, I'll do the next bit of news. We've got another trailer.
No, it's my bit of news.
All right, okay, sorry, boss. Go on, take it away.
Okay, starting today, right, I know this doesn't go out because it takes Kev about 6 days to edit a podcast. I don't know how it takes him so long,
Yeah,
right?
that's got a point.
But starting today, McDonald's have brought back their Monopoly game.
Okay.
So you can win prizes for up to £100.
Wow.
By just buying as many Big Macs as you possibly can. So I advise all of our listeners just stop listening to this. Just leave, go down, get yourself a McDonald's and see if you can win some money. And if you do, because I told you about it, you've got to send me half of whatever your prize is.
Disgusting.
Just on a side note as well, does anyone remember when McDonald's did a promotion where they hid, can't remember if it was money or vouchers inside the straw packets? And because the straws were just free inside those rotating things, this was years and years ago, we were just going to McDonald's, grab a handful of straws and walk out. And just get like free burgers and stuff.
That seems like a massive oversight on their part.
Uh-huh. I can't remember what it was exactly, but I remember they did something with the straws so long ago.
Fair enough. I do quite like the Monopoly game.
Why the fuck are we talking about McDonald's?
Like, but the only time I have one of those apple pies from McDonald's is when it's the Monopoly game. I don't particularly like them, but I always fucking win one.
Yeah. I'm saying it burns your mouth.
It bums your mouth.
I thought you said bums your mouth.
Open your ears, boys.
Learn to talk, boy.
Excuse me? Well, don't me get started on you, Captain. That lasted long, didn't it?
He is the captain now.
He is the captain of my ship.
Oh, God.
That ship is a tanker.
Okay then, moving swiftly on. The Now You See Me 2 international trailer dropped this week, and the Wizarding World of Harry Potter is officially back. Well, sort of. So from what I pulled from the trailer, they're going more into the realm of magic this time round, as opposed to being about illusions. At first I was kind of worried about that, but the more I think about it, the more I thought it would be a cool transition into something new and different from the first movie. So you guys saw it, what were your thoughts on it?
I think I watched half the trailer and I thought it looked as shit as the first one.
You didn't like the first movie?
I fucking hated it. I've seen it 3 times, right? The first time I was at the cinema, so I couldn't escape. The second time I turned it over, and the third time I forgot it was on, and it just sort of the next program rolled into it. It's wank. Fucking wank film. Like, it has the most unlikable characters of any film I think I've ever seen, including that one about Schindler's List. Yeah. No,
Dark.
like, don't get me wrong, I like Woody Harrelson. He's great. I like Isla Fisher. She's great. Isla, whatever.
And you said I can't talk.
Isla Bonita.
Yeah, look, it's late, right? Fuck off. I was up all night playing fucking shooting a helicopter. The other 2 blokes, I can take them and leave them. I know one of them's James Franco's brother, but like, he's the poor man of James Franco, let's be honest. And, what's his name?
Dave Franco.
Not him, the other one.
Jesse Eisenberg.
I fucking hate him.
Oh, same.
I hate him in everything he's in. And that's one of the reasons I know. Yeah, but you know what? In Zombieland, he's a cunt.
Yeah.
He's just the worst part of that film.
He's a lovable cunt.
He's the only thing that might ruin Batman vs Superman for me.
He's already ruined it.
I'm just going to close my eyes whenever I see him on the screen. Like, gross. Ugh.
No, I just... The thing that annoyed me the most about the film is how they were, like, so smug about their magic tricks. Like, look at what we've managed to do. And I'm thinking, do you guys think you're actually doing magic tricks? Like, there's this whole bit where they set up the tricks, isn't it? That's like the whole premise of the film. They set up these big tricks and you pull them off and it's like, wow, the spectacle. No, I'm watching a film. I could do that with a camera.
Yeah, but...
Oh, look, he's back in France. Yeah, because you fucking paused the film when he flew back.
Yeah, but the thing is, the whole movie was about illusions, and at the end they gave you that reveal how they did them all. But I think this time they're actually going into the realm of magic. Because at one point they go down, like, you know those trash chutes that they have on building sites? They all go down one of those in America and end up in China. So if that's a magic trick or an illusion, that's pretty impressive.
They're doing like the Chris Angel thing, or the other dude. What's the other dude's name?
David Blaine.
Yeah, the guy looks like he's falling asleep. Is that him?
No, he's just high.
No, I feel like he's talking and his voice is so soothing that he's like, I just want to sleep now.
No, he's
because
just
I'm
dull.
talking like
There's a
this."
difference.
And would it be
But
cool?
yeah.
Would it blow your mind if, like, because Harry Potter's in this, it's actually connected to the Harry Potter universe?
No, it would just
See-
ruin another franchise for me.
Oh, I thought that'd be awesome.
I haven't seen the trailer. I haven't seen the first movie, even though I had the chance numerous times on airplanes, but I don't want to. Here's the thing. For me, I know nothing will ever come close to one of my favorite films of all time, which is The Prestige. So, like, magic in me, it's like, I just see it and I'm like, it's not going to be The Prestige. I'm not going to like
Well, it's
it.
more like a heist movie, the first one.
It's more like a shit movie.
Moving swiftly on, what was your next piece of news, Sophia?
My next piece of news, well, it was about something fun that happened, because sometimes in life, you don't want to be in this reality, because people make cruel jokes and offend people, and it's a scary place, and there are Donalds and Trumps and who knows what else. So now we can indulge in some VR for the price of $3.99. Sony PlayStation VR.
whoa,
I don't know
whoa.
why I got all.
£3.99.
$349. We're in the UK.
Yeah, but I'm in the dollars.
Yeah, well,
Didn't you hear me do the southern accent?
yeah. I didn't know it was a southern accent, but I heard you do what sounded like you
I
was
try
having
my
a stroke.
best. I try my best to do accents. Like whenever I say the Martian, I say the Martian because Matt Damon from Boston, the Martian. Anyways, so yeah.
Has anyone ever told you that you're good at accents? Because I feel like you need to have a chat with them.
Oh really?
Nice, Captain Hughes.
I'm good at accents. At Boston,
You're co-op?
coffee,
You're co-op?
coffee.
You want a coffee?
I don't know. I just said the Martian.
I just don't know.
Anyways.
Right, anyway.
Anyways, this is a GDC. Sony announced PlayStation VR. It's gonna not cost you so much, so you can have it. And it's coming this autumn. Did you hear that? I said autumn, not fall.
Yay.
Can I just say, we all predicted this price like a couple of weeks back. We all said that it needs to be around about 349 quid, and bang on the money, 349 quid.
Yep.
I don't think that's a bad price to pay.
No, I think that's fair. And especially considering they said it's going to be like 50 games are going to be released. Like, that is crazy.
But don't you need like a Kinect and 2 lightsabers to play with it?
Basically, they're gonna have like a consumer version where it's gonna have the same specs and everything, but you can get like different. Some you can get the camera for it, but they're like selling one without the camera because they apparently think a lot of people have the camera.
Nobody
now.
has the camera.
I was gonna say
I don't have the camera.
Only streamers, probably some of them have the cameras.
Well, I did have one, but because I streamed, I broke it.
Oh really?
Wrong kind of stream.
All right.
But yeah, so you can like
Don't cross them.
They're gonna be like, they didn't say anything about the bundles, but they said like the base level PlayStation VR does not come with Move controllers and the camera because they thought PC4 owners already have the camera. But yeah, they're probably going to do some bundles, obviously, so it'll be fine.
I really wish Microsoft had one now, because if they release one at that price, I'd so get one.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think this is a great contender. Like, I think Oculus has, like, now they're getting competition, and the HTC, that's way too expensive. My God.
They've just got to make sure they like continually bring content out for them as well, because I hope it doesn't turn into a novelty, because I think, like, we've talked about it hundreds of times before, but the sort of experiences you could have on one is be amazing.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm not going to be too hyped yet, because I've been hyped about a lot of... I mean, I remember when the Move controllers alone were like, when they announced them and people were like, oh my God, and you tried them and you were like, meh. Like, I remember I reviewed Diggs Nightcrawler, the Wonderbook game, and as much fun as it was, the controllers were just the worst.
The thing is, with those sort of
like,
things, you've actually got to do physical activity to use them, whereas Oculus Rift and like VR, you can just sit on your ass and use it, so it might appeal to gamers.
Yeah, but I do think controllers will make it more fun. The Move controllers, if it's done well, I think it will be a great experience. But yeah, I just remember using those and being like, why was I excited about this? I don't even... Ugh. But yeah, it's weird because you to use the VR you need the camera. So I feel it's kind of weird that the base package doesn't have the camera.
It does seem a bit strange, to be honest. Like I think, like like CEX and cash generating and all that are going to have a rush on people buying cameras now.
Yeah, for sure.
I think if you haven't got one, you can grab one now before the price gets hiked up.
Go down to CEX, buy them all up, and then sell them on eBay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a massive fan of VR simply because my motion sickness doesn't allow me to. But if I had a PS4, I'd probably definitely try it out. And I'm tempted to now pick up a PS4 as well.
See, I've not tried VR, and I don't know if I suffer from motion sickness or not. So
here's the thing. Like, when I tried it, that was a long time ago. I've tried it a few times. And then one time I got really motion sick. Because I did this, like, I was riding a horse in this game. And I decided it would be a good idea to, like, turn around all the time. That was not a good idea.
Yeah, but I did that simply because, like, you're supposed to feel immersed. So you want to have a look around your environment. That's when you feel sick. So it kind of, like, defeats the object of being in an environment.
But it's like they're getting better now. And I think now, I mean, that was, like, I don't know what year that was, like 2013 or 14.
Yeah, they're meant to be so much better now. Apparently, that's a lot to do with like the refresh rate on the screens that causes a lot of motion sickness. And now they're like putting them up to like 120 frames per second, which is meant to solve a lot of that problem.
I mean, I'm looking forward to trying it again. I guess the next time will be EGX. Like, I'll definitely have a go. And if I ever try it and I could go extended periods of time without feeling sick, I'll probably buy one. But I'd have to know first. I don't want to spend 350 quid and then spend 20 minutes playing a really cool game and then the rest of the day vomiting.
Yeah, but I do think, now that all the VRs are becoming, starting to come out into the market, I think it's going to be easier for people to try them. Like, I feel like that's been like one of the reasons a lot of people have been hesitant about VR is because it's been kind of hard to just try it. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of for people who don't go to like EGX or Comic-Con or all these things to try a VR headset, like I wouldn't know how or where or when. Like,
same.
How do you even get a hold of it? Like, I tried on EGX and stuff like that. I would never else have found a way to try it. So
I'm hoping there's like a big push in game shops, like they bring them in and demo them, because I know that's the only way I'm really going to get to try one.
You're going to EGX this year, aren't you?
Yeah, but like Corey said, the queues are enormous, and I don't know if I want to queue for 2-3 hours just to use it.
Yeah.
Well, last time I was there, when EGX, that was 2014, I think. I tried like an indie game. There were nobody there, and I could just try it as long as I wanted to.
Yeah, I suppose
that was the Oculus. So it depends on what game you want to try. If you just want to try it for the experience, you don't have to wait for the biggest game,
Yeah, we're just going to get drunk instead, Kev.
It sounds like a plan. So what about you, boss man? What do you think of the price point?
Well, it's a mere drop in the ocean, That's like, about 10 minutes work. So I'm totally happy with it. I'll pick one up day one.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I think they should charge more for it.
Drop in the ocean. Classic Captain.
Right, yeah, let's move on. So, our next bit of news. This week, some pretty big news dropped from Microsoft on the Xbox news page. Basically, Microsoft has done what every person thought they would never do. And that said, they'll start supporting cross-platform multiplayer in the future. Now, as much as I want this to be true, I don't think it's actually ever going to happen. Because it just seems like a big logistical nightmare. And I don't think, like, PlayStation will agree with it. I don't know if there's been any updates on whether...
It could happen today if they wanted it to in Rocket League, because it's already got the server and password system set up.
Right, okay, but that's the only game.
At the moment, yeah. So if someone potentially wanted to start, they'd have to drop it in so it worked first of all. But someone started it on Steam and gave a username and password on Steam right now. They could invite someone from PS4 and someone Xbox One to type in that username and password, and they could all be playing in the same game.
Don't you think there's some like inherent problems though with playing Xbox against, say, PC? Because for a start, if you played an FPS, the controls are so much more accurate on a keyboard than mouse than they are a controller, so you're already at an advantage. Plus, the people
Sony has responded to it, right?
Oh, have they?
Yeah, here's what they said. They said PlayStation has been supporting cross-platform play between PC on several software titles, starting with Final Fantasy XI on PS2 and PC back in 2002. We would be happy to have the conversation with any publishers or developers who are interested in cross-platform play. So basically, vaguely, they're saying like, maybe. Who'll see?
I'm
That's
actually
basically what
shocked
they're
at that Microsoft and PlayStation could actually start playing nice together.
Well, I think it's all about teamwork. It's like they're two exes, you know? It goes a couple of years, and then they're like, why should we fight? Let's just be, acquaintances.
Don't you think a lot of this has to do with Microsoft not doing so? I'm an Xbox fanboy, but I feel because Microsoft is a lot behind in sales and stuff, they're trying to open up a lot of doors to try and help boost their system, and they think this is something that could help them in the long run.
Maybe, or it's just consoles going together against evil PC. But
they want a cross-platform with PC as well, don't they? So
yeah, but I think like if you get consoles, I mean they're more functional in the sense that people use them for TV and Netflix and all that rubbish. Like they're a different type of machine. They're the entertainment machine, I think. Whilst a lot of people, I think with newer games now, people can't afford getting the type of computer you need to play certain games, like The Witcher. Like my God, you need like a freaking computer. And I think in that sense, maybe for some gamers, including myself, like I have a crappy MSI laptop. It runs games-ish, but I don't think it could ever run The Witcher, so I'd rather get it for my PS4. You know what I mean? So I think in that sense, it's cool then that you can play all the games on all the consoles, and then I can use my computer for normal adult stuff. That sounded weird. I'm gonna read... Not the pirate porn.
Actually watch that. It was shit.
Back at that again. Captain Phillips. No.
Captain Johnson.
Ooh, that would have been a much better title.
Captain Johnson.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, I got the reference.
Captain Belland. Right, carry on.
Yeah, I can't believe that this hasn't always been a thing. Like, it doesn't make sense for either console to say, no, let's not do this. This seems silly. It doesn't. I don't think it's going to make any difference to people thinking, oh, well, if I buy an Xbox, I can play with my PS friends. Because if you're buying a console to play with your PS friends, you'd buy a PlayStation, wouldn't you? That's why I've bought an Xbox, to play with my Xbox friends. So, I don't think that will make a difference.
I think it makes a difference in the sense that, say you really want a PS4, but all your friends want Xbox One. At this time now, you have to actually buy an Xbox One as well to play with them. But if cross-platform play comes into fruition, then you can buy a PS4 and then still play with your Xbox One's friends. So I think it makes a difference in that sense.
I guess, like, to a degree, but I don't think it would be massive enough for them to put a lot of effort into it, to be honest.
Actually, I can relate to that, because one of the few, I love PlayStation, but one of the reasons I did get a PlayStation was because I have friends who play on PlayStation. If not, I would have probably gotten an Xbox because of Quantum Break and, Gears of War and, like, Inside, like, all these games that I really want to play, but at the same time I want to play with my friends. So I decided, okay, I'm going to get a PlayStation then. So in that sense, I can relate to that. And I wish I knew sooner, so I could have gotten an Xbox, so I could.
Yeah, but if you got an Xbox, you could have played with us. And
exactly.
Now the only people you can play with is those idiots off the Out of the X-Fire, podcast. Which
whoa! That's the best podcast in this network. Don't you start?
The best podcast in this network.
Can't we all just get along?
What?
You'll watch your lip. You're a guest on this podcast.
Well, I only appear when a podcast needs a ratings boost. And trust me, this needs a ratings boost.
Are you saying that the Out of Nowhere podcast needed a ratings boost? Because didn't you claim
Anyway, moving on. What's the next bit of news?
I think we've run out of news unless you've got something, boss man, apart from your McDonald's news.
No. Nothing happened in the computer gaming world this week. I could make something up for you if you wanted.
Yeah, go with that. Go
on. I wish I hadn't said that. Now I've got to think.
Hey, Ross.
Yeah.
Does it hurt?
Look at me.
My name's Boss, not Ross.
Hey, boss.
Thank you.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
I knew that was coming.
How are you, the Cap? I don't understand.
Captain Phillips, god damn it, watch a movie.
Reference. Come on.
Oh, right, okay. Sorry, I haven't seen it.
I've got something I want to talk about.
Go ahead.
I've got a new bin.
Oh.
Like, in my kitchen, right?
Okay.
And it's an automatic one. You put batteries in it, and the bin opens when you get near it. It's got like a sensor on it. This sounded like a great idea. It's not. Because,
not when you get a kid.
Well, yeah, the baby can't reach the bin. She's tiny. She can't even walk yet. She's not clearing up yet. But, like, I had lasagna for tea for today, for example, and I was trying to scrape my plate in the bin, and the bin decides that that's enough scraping for today and closed itself. So now I've got lasagna all over my kitchen floor.
Still, just couldn't be bothered to clean it up.
Yeah, well,
could have been worse.
I wasn't late for the podcast.
Did you hear my bin pun?
Could have been worse.
Yeah.
Classic. That's why we have you. So yeah, anyone out there debating buying a bin, go manual always.
Right, so can I ask, do you just use a flip down lid, or do you go for a steppy?
Steppies are the
You
best.
step on it to
You
open
don't.
it?
Yeah, steppies are the best. You don't have to get your hands on the dirty bin.
Well, this is why I got a automatic one. I thought I won't have to touch that bin. No, I'd rather touch it because now I've got to go and touch it even more to clean it.
I've got a swivel bin. Like you push something through and the lid flips back and forth, so you don't have to touch it. You just drop it through. It's great.
Yeah, but do you ever try and throw something that flips that fast, that knocks it back at you?
I've never done that.
An orange, or no?
That's never happened to me.
This chat's rubbish anyway. Let's move on.
So Ian McShane's been in the news this week, right? Because he spoiled Game of Thrones. Not massively, if it's the same spoiler I'm thinking of, but yeah. So someone asked him about it, and he said that everyone needs to grow. Wait, did he say grow the fuck up? No, get a fucking life. It's just tits and dragons.
True story.
Which I want on my next T-shirt.
That would be an awesome T-shirt.
What was the one from Tyrion where he had "I'm the god of tits and wine"? Now you got your new one.
Seriously though, that's all it is. Sorry.
Oh,
and
no,
I hate how Game of Thrones is like a series you're not allowed to hate.
I hate it.
Yeah, but I feel like
you.
sometimes when you say you don't like it, people are like, it's like you're not allowed to.
No, you're not allowed to.
But it's like double moral, because then if you talk to a Walking Dead fan, you're like, I hate it. And they're like,
okay, that's fine.
Really? Yeah, I kind of get it, because The Walking Dead isn't perfect all the time.
But you don't understand, this is Game of Thrones. There's dragons.
It's different.
It's not perfect, and fuck dragons. The dragons look like shit.
But
sorry.
there's Tyrion Lannister.
Who cares?
And there's a Jon Snow. There was a Jon Snow.
It's just the
Or
tits.
is there
Come
still
on.
a Jon Snow?
Spoilers.
You don't understand. There's a Jon Snow.
This is like the most
There's a
spoiler.
Hodor.
Spoiler.
Hodor.
What, is
He's
that where
a fucking
prostitutes walk
Pokemon,
through?
though.
Right,
I don't
yeah.
know, man.
So, yeah, let's wrap this up because it has been a bit of a
No.
All right, fucking
I'm here
Churchill.
for a reason.
You what? Sorry, boss man.
I'm here for a reason.
Oh my god, here we go. Right, come on.
Right.
He's taking over the ship.
Dave,
Yes.
do you know how much that your dodgy facts cost this business?
How much?
£17.16.
It's not too bad.
Well, are you paid for it?
I'll take it out of my next paycheck.
I can't because you don't get any.
Well, maybe you should fix that first. We'll worry about fixing the...
That's not a bad idea. But anyway, I'm here to pull you up. What were them facts all about? What was going exactly through your mind when you started this?
I thought you said fax. I was thinking of a fax machine.
Oh, that's what you're going to end up doing for your bad lifestyle choices, is being a fax repairer.
I don't know. You put me on the spot and told me to give you a fact, and it just sort of like... I'm not one for research, as you can tell by my piss-poor news stories this week, where I just picked trailers. So, you know.
Well, right. But you said, if I remember correctly, that this has been thoroughly researched and is accurate.
Yeah, I lied. I do have a fact, though, if anyone wants to hear it.
Go on.
It's a good fact.
No.
Okay, I'm
Take us out of
listening.
here.
I bet mine will be better, but go ahead.
It's a movie fact. You'll love it, boss.
Yeah.
So, I'm sure you're all familiar with the 1987 horror comedy film Citizen Kane.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the movie revolves around the character trying to decipher Citizen's last words, which were Rosebud.
Rosebud?
Rosebud. Well, what many people don't know is that his infamous last words were changed last minute. The original script had him say, "Hello, Death, my old friend. I know why you have come, but a fool's errand it is, because in my distress I will call upon the Lord and cry out to my God. He will hear my voice from his temple, and my cry will come before him to his ears. The earth will shake and tremble, the foundation of the hills will quake and crumble, because he is angry. Smoke will flow from his nostrils, and a devouring fire will spew from his mouth. The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the inequities of the selfish and the tyranny of the evil men. Blessed is he who, in the name of charity and goodwill, shepherds the weak through the valley of the darkness, for he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know I am the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon you." But it was changed last minute because it didn't sound punchy enough.
See, that beginning
Holy,
sounded...
Can we just give him a round of applause?
Yeah, we need a clap. Let's
Holy
just...
shit. Well
Also,
done, Dave.
the beginning sounded like the first draft of The Sound of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah.
I was like waiting
Hello,
for a song.
darkness,
Yeah.
my old friend.
And that song has been ruined for me now because I saw the clip
yeah.
with Christy, and now I just see his face every time I hear that song. But well done, Dave.
Thank you.
That was better than my
really
fun fact.
impressive.
What was your fun fact?
You know the line, "Look at me, I'm the captain now," from Captain Phillips?
Yeah.
That was an ad-lib by Barkad Abdi, the guy who said it. It was an ad-lib. What an ad-lib. Applause. No?
Oh my
He
god.
made, "Look at me, I'm the captain now." That's the best
Right,
quote in
moving
that.
this shit
Do you want to
show
also
forward.
hear? Can I say the
Time
last
for
fun
the
fact?
plugs. Time
I
for
need
the
to say the
plugs.
last fun fact. I haven't seen Captain Phillips.
Neither have I, if it makes you feel better.
I'm gonna now though, because now I'm the captain. Yeah, good time.
I thought it was
to
a
be
cheap
alive.
imitation of Bob the Builder.
What? Let's just get out of here. This has been
What?
a shit show. Right, time for the plugs. So, Dave, you got anything you want to plug?
No.
Okay. Sophia, you got anything you want to plug?
SophiaHarris.com, Hariz, Sophia with a F. Go check my shit. It's Sophia H on Twitter. I'm going to put up a YouTube video in a few days, which is going to be even worse than this podcast. YouTube.com/swordfishkiss.
Is it going to be
It's going to be vlogs and bullshit and yeah. What?
Is it going to be your Cloverfield video?
Yeah, it's going to be my Cloverfield video.
Great.
Clickbait.
Right, boss man, you got anything you want to plug?
Yeah, well, we all know that the majority of this network is just rubbish amateurs talking nonsense, but there is an absolutely amazing podcast amongst us, and it is out of the crossfire with one of the most positive people to ever grace the planet, Lee Chessman Lavagula. We've got the man with the most interesting voice ever, Adam Thomas.
He sounds like David Blaine.
He does sound like David Blaine.
A Scottish David
Nice
Blaine.
observation. Was David Blaine not Scottish?
I don't know, is he?
I don't know. I don't like him if he's not.
Maybe in America, Irish. Maybe in America. That's a quote from Captain Phillips.
Is
I'm gonna
that
stop
everything,
now.
Ross? Have you finished?
Oh, I don't know who else is on it. Some guy called Paul.
Okay.
And some guy with a lot of Turkish sounding name.
Shouldn't you, know your employees? Haven't you got,
Yeah.
tax returns and stuff to do?
You can't pay tax if you don't pay wages.
Whoa. Yeah, no, I pay tax. I pay tax.
Okay. So, yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Don't Shoot Tani, and you will, if you listen soon, we might be announcing the Out of the Thrones podcast. If you're a Game of Thrones
No, it's not happening.
We might be announcing it. We've mentioned
Cancelled.
it like 50 times.
we might be announcing the release date, should I say, for
yes,
the Out of Thrones podcast.
We might even record it soon.
Yeah. If Dave actually decides to watch season 5 again. If he
I
gets
will.
round to it.
I will. I might just watch one of those YouTube videos. Series 5 in 5 minutes.
I'm going to make a podcast called Han Solo Dies.
Brilliant.
And it's just going to be spoilers every week. I'm just going to read. It's just going to be for like half a minute, and it's going to be silence, and then I'm going to read something like a spoiler and then that's it.
I can imagine that. Like the podcast music finishes and then it's just
Han Solo dies.
Yeah.
And then it's done.
He was a
That's
replicant all along.
And then like every single time I'm gonna say it in a different way. So like Han Solo dies, and then it's gonna be like Han Solo dies.
And then for
Han
dramatic,
Solo.
Han Solo dies.
Jesus Christ. Right, I'm wrapping this up before it goes any more out of control. Thank you everyone for listening. And if you have any feedback, don't forget you can send it to us at podcast@outerlives.net. And yeah, thanks for listening. And if you want all your McDonald's news, come straight back to us. Goodbye.
You're in tune to Out of Lives. www.outoflives.net.
You can't handle the truth.